All right, so welcome again, and this is Football Pitch Fans. Senior Audit, we talk about football, tactical analysis, and here we discuss and dissect matters regarding football. And today we want to talk about the 5 important happening in the Premier League or in the world of football at large. And as we have actually, seen the first week of the Premier League or the new season at large, so we really want to discuss about the important happenings in the first week to really know how, controversial ref were, some goals that was disallowed, and some, tactical aspects of what really happened and controversial points of what happened, in the first week of the campaign 2025/2026. And here in the studio with me, I have
Ice Cowboy Padro.
Padro. How are you feeling?
Padro. Well, how I'm feeling, I won't put on for my mind. I don't want to tell you because it's a same out no fit talk.
In the first game against Crystal Palace, let's go there right now. How are you feeling? Because many Chelsea fans were optimistic in that game. Is definitely trashing. Even you yourself said it that it's a trashing and walkover game for you. How was that game for you?
Well, it was my expectation didn't come to reality because every mighty bridge Chelsea has always made it look easy. So it's not my fault that my pride and I was it's not my fault. I was very confident because every mighty bridge we've come across this period, Chelsea have always made them look easy. So going to Crystal Palace fixture, I was very confident, even though Crystal Palace was a hard nut to crack. Chelsea have made every hard nut seem very easy. So I was very confident. But my confidence was brought down to a 0-0 draw.
All right, so without wasting time, here in the studio, I have with me Manchester United godfather. How are you feeling after, the match-watching performance by Manchester United?
Honestly, right, I cannot just wait to see my boys perform again. Yeah, I lost, but to me, that's a win. Guys, entertainment football now. They whine. Arsenal or no Arsenal. Let me watch my boys perform again. That's what I want. That's how I feel right now. I need more.
All right, so the first point we have on our list today is the goal that was disallowed by the ref, Eberechi Chiese's goal. How are you as a Chelsea fan, seeing that goal goes in, from a free kick spot and how, Gay pushed in Caicedo. Do you think it was really a goal because of the, acclaimed the world champion? That's why they actually cancelled the goal.
Well, it was crystal clear that it was a foul. It was very crystal clear. It was obvious. Gueye pushed Caicedo out of the wall. It was crystal clear.
Okay, now I want to ask
very
you a question.
obvious.
I want to ask you a question right now.
Okay.
What was the basics why they actually disallowed that goal? What was the basics? What did they call out on the foul to be? To you right now, if you say it was obvious, did you say it was a foul because he packed him? What was the reason why it was a foul?
If it was doing a play, would have said maybe it was a body check.
Okay.
But this is a free kick. It's a free kick. That was there a need for that body check? You are coming to take a player out of the wall. Out of the wall.
But that's not the reason
I don't
why.
think that was not the reason why.
That's the reason why.
That was not the reason why they actually gave a foul on that game. You understand? They said, according to the
referee,
the new rule, not the new rule because it was better since 2019, right? That's when when they have a wall, a 4-man wall. You understand? A wall close to the for a free kick, the attacking
the opposing player
should not be at least 1 meter
close to the wall.
So when Gay was pushing,
he went
close to the wall.
It's not because of the foul. I just want to get.
He pushed him away.
It's not because of pushing away.
It's not because that pushing was not a foul.
The pushing was not a foul.
It was tactics.
But him coming close to the wall.
Yes, Gay coming close to the wall.
But you agree it's a foul?
That's not a foul.
It's not a foul.
You just said that him coming close to the wall was
a
a foul
on Caicedo. That's what I'm saying. But he committed a foul by going close to the wall. That was it.
So it was the right call.
It is what it is. The right call, and a VAR review was actually done in that game, and we saw Chelsea going a stalemate against Crystal Palace, and it was actually a beautiful, wonderful goal by Eberechi, and I would say the ref actually got this one spot on by the VAR review they had. Now, the second on our list right now is Manchester United game against Arsenal. Right now, we saw a whole lot of controversy, some points to take out and some points to really, take a hard knock and digest in. But it is what it is. But one thing was very, outstanding in that game. One, Manchester United actually dominated Arsenal for the first time since 2023. We are seeing Manchester United actually exhibiting a good play. Secondly, the controversial moment, one was actually pointed out, and that is the foul intent of Saliba on Mbeumo. Was it Cunha on Mbeumo? Cunha on Cunha. So tell me, seeing that clip right now, to you, do you really think Manchester United actually was robbed? Because I was actually seeing on the media space right now that Manchester United felt they were really robbed in that game by not calling the foul or giving a penalty for Cunha foul from Saliba.
So honestly, honestly, I think if the VAR we cannot rely on the VAR to do its job, I think it should just be dissolved. Do you understand? Because it's only a blind man that will clearly see what Saliba did to Cunha and not call it a foul, because that was obviously a foul. If that happened to happen, like if that happens outside the box, that will definitely be a free kick. I've said it like in the beginning of this season that there's a clear agenda against Manchester United. I don't know what it is, but clearly it is showing. Even the goal that Arsenal scored against Manchester United was obviously a foul, because Gabriel was pushing, like he was pushing buying it. You understand? He was pushing the guy. And if you look at it critically, like you said, you will see that the guy lost balance trying to push the ball out, and they scored. And guess what? It was awarded the goal. But this one, like, first of all, Saliba's leg did not get to the ball. The ball was obviously on the right leg of Cunha. You understand? Saliba kicked Cunha's left leg, thereby causing him to lose balance, and he fell. They said it wasn't a touch, that Saliba did not touch, that Saliba kept his leg. Bro, this is inside the 18. Saliba was obviously trying to block and defend. Abina playing the play for the back of Cunha. If Saliba did not touch Cunha, why did Cunha fall? Because if you want to call it a dive, right? Cunha wasn't even looking like at Saliba. He was trying to get balance. Then out of nowhere, he lost balance and fell. Abi na Cunha boots that push him. Look, we see through the talk through, and for that, honestly, like, we're going to protest. Like, VAR out. You guys are unreliable, and the referee safe. I don't swear for you, guy.
To me, all for claim to the fact that you are trying to get the ball, you lost balance and fall. All fall does not lead to a foul. Let's just get that clear. It can be that thing happened outside the penalty area, yet the ref will not still call for a foul. We've seen in the match, Saka was pushed, Arsenal player was pushed, even Manchester United player too. Some places they fail, the ref didn't call for a foul. So indicating that he lost balance and fell off does not mean it has to be a foul. It's not all fall by a player.
With the way Cunha was standing, it was not possible. It was not possible, right, for him to lose balance that way.
All right.
Do you understand?
let me draw your attention to a match last season, Chelsea-Tottenham. There's this penalty they gave Palmer and got. It was just a very light touch. You understand? It was a penalty that Palmer used his IQ to win. A very light touch, and he fell. That touch was heavier than the one that Saliba gave Cunha and did not award.
There are a lot of things that goes into consideration when
the penalty. Where was the ball?
And the proximity to the player to the ball. Do you understand that?
But it was a right.
So wait,
Manchester United
if you want to check that way, like you said, the ball. Saliba did not even touch the ball. The ball wasn't even close to Saliba. There was no contact with Saliba and the ball
at all. But the standing leg of Cunha didn't touch the ball, which you presume Saliba fouled. It was his right leg that touched the ball, not the standing one, the contesting one.
What are you saying now? What are you saying?
Are you being serious?
He's working. Benny must be working for the VAR.
He's the VAR.
You are the VAR. You are the VAR.
But right now, let's go ahead. We'll leave it under the comment section what you think, for other people to really, put their input and say what they really feel about that incident. So we definitely have to move on. Now, the third on our list is Liverpool. We saw Liverpool on the opening game of the season going 2-up, coming to 2-2, then definitely winning that game 4-2. Now, to you, Cowboy, tell me, the way Liverpool actually played with their new signing, Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, scoring the first goal for Liverpool and also assisting before being subbed off. Tell me, do you feel with the way Liverpool are playing and the signing they've actually done, in the summer, do you feel that are really back and they are very strong contender for retaining the title, this season?
It's very crystal clear, it's very obvious that Liverpool is a very strong contender for this season. Their new introduction and inclusion kick-started. Although Ferran Wirtz was quite shaky in the match, he was being body checked by Semenyo a lot. Semenyo, before I forget, let me give special credit to Semenyo. I don't even know how Semenyo is still at Bonham. What happened? No big sis don't see this boy.
You understand?
I don't they scout this boy for Chelsea over how many seasons ago? I told
you scattered the lap.
Exactly, but Chelsea has gotten the lap. Is left with Semenyo. Chelsea, I don't see I don't scout. Remember our last season when I was playing against Bournemouth, I was seeing Semenyo in my dreams. I kept on saying Semenyo. And against Liverpool, Semenyo stood up, rose up to the occasion, scoring a brace. Even after the whole racism chant, he turned them to food, turned them to motivation, scored a brace. Even though Liverpool, being the big boys, were still able to come. Salah na master. 10 consecutive, scoring the opening goal
for EPL
10 times. 10 good.
Consistency, brother.
That is consistency.
Salah, you talk something about buying Semenyo. Do you want to buy every good player? Does Chelsea want to buy every good player?
You understand?
Anybody with Chelsea
players.
Let me tell you something.
Why you like this? Why are you like this?
If you know waka where I go buy you.
Okay.
If you waka,
you guys go take waka.
You go carry. You let's say me and your age don't dey follow talk.
Benny, I want to ask you a question. You said that does he think if Liverpool are back? Again, where they go before?
They not go anywhere. They're there.
Not being back. When Klopp actually won the Premier League, the next season they fell off. With maybe little signing, maybe that was the scene they actually bought Konate and also just a champion. You just making few signs. They fell off the wagon. Right now, what I'm saying, do you think they will retain it? But you actually told me yes, they will retain it. Now,
no, they will not retain it. Do I think they will retain it? Yes, no, because of Chelsea.
Okay.
But are they contenders? Yes.
So where you drop money?
No, plenty contenders there. Are they Man U, Liverpool, Arsenal, all contenders. Chelsea the winner.
Let's go forward right now. Now, the fourth on our list in light to that question is Man City. Right now, we are seeing Man City actually trashing 3-0 to Wolves. Tijani Reinders actually came up in that game and show his pack. Even Haaland too. They're looking all sharp. Now, to you, Godfather, do you say right now, Man City is back, and we're having the big three again, which consists of Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City.
This guy defined my mouth.
Wallah, you know, call our
oh my God, bro! See. I have to be honest here. Man. The only the only team that is back in Manchester is Manchester United.
So Man City is not back.
Guy, Man City, no, by to go pick players. So.
But you see what they did in their first opening game.
You didn't see what I did against Arsenal.
You didn't win.
If I catch Wolf, I swear, with where I play Arsenal, if I catch Wolf, I don't give Wolf. I don't give Wolf reach 10. Call me bastard.
They don't render that.
Call me bastard. I swear to God. Man, City they talk.
To pick.
When they talk, see all my attack like this, I go. You know, it's just how I play. Arsenal, big Arsenal, see pressure. They shout Jesus. They see pressure, they query, all of them go defense. See, they whine. Manchester United come here complete. See, Pep will try.
Yes, definitely.
He will try, but I don't think he's up to that level yet.
So, are you up to the level when you say so? Is only Man City that will try? Are you not going to try too?
Me? See, now try go come meet me. Now, like I've been trying for ages, like for years. I've been trying for years. Now, I want just stay comfortable. Me try come meet me. You have no small now.
Yes, now.
All right, so we've seen it. Manchester City, even though he said they are trying, but we actually saw, a kind of, glimpse of what they can actually, offer this season by, playing and exhibiting a good play against Wolves. And a new signing, turned up, and it's something exciting for the City fans. Right now, let's see the fifth on our list, and that is Sunderland win against West Ham. This is somehow, shocking. We will say, Palmer, tell me, we will say, is Sunderland the underrated dog in this summer in the APL, because right now they are the only team that came from relegation that actually got a result against a Premier League team which has been there for like 5 years, counting back. Winning that game and some signing they had, they got Andringa in their team, they got Xhaka in their team and all. So will you say they are the underdog to really watch out for this season?
Crystal clear, they're giving me Ipswich vibe. This Sunderland, they gave me Ipswich vibe of last
Ipswich
season.
went back to relegation.
This one won't go back to relegation
Normal.
because they came and won their
That
first
one
game.
normal.
Do you understand? They won their first game, making a statement. Yeah. You see the way these boys are playing. Although that match against West Ham was a close one, it was a very high competitive game. West Ham also was in the game. They were just very unlucky. Sunderland goalkeeper happens to be Spider-Man. They save everything. You understand? Taking everything to corner. They save everything, making Spider-Man kind of saves. If Sunderland goalkeeper was Spider-Man, Mary J for no die. I tell you, Mary J.
I tell you something.
Sunderland goalkeeper for
in addition to what you said,
save him.
not be by initial gra. Do you understand? No, by initial gra.
This is a big statement. West Ham not small.
Ipswich won Chelsea.
Yes, two
times.
No, one.
Where
One
they
time.
Where they go? Where they did? Ogano by they will go back the way they came like this.
But that's,
they play like we won't go back.
That same way.
Leeds too are not playing like who wants to go back. But unfortunately, they have to go back.
But that same way people actually underrated Nottingham Forest.
And they are still here.
And they came. And
won their first match against Arsenal.
This was the same way
similar
everybody
underrated
underrated
their first game against Arsenal.
They did.
No.
They won Arsenal.
Arsenal is not their first game in the Premier League.
When they came?
Yes, like the opening of the day. Of the week, first week.
Not the opening, but they won their game against
Arsenal.
That's not their
That was like their first big opponent, their first big match against Arsenal.
And they do Arsenal to pass.
There was a man crying.
You understand? I
saw a fan, tears of joy.
They did Arsenal to pass.
Alright, so definitely we've actually, eaten most of our time. Here is where we're wrapping it up for today. The 5 important moments that actually happened in the world of football, especially EPL. We got it all covered in the first week game. Let's see what the second week has to offer. And definitely it's going to be a lot of ref controversies, goals, comebacks, and all. And we are definitely going to dissect all of those here on Football Pitch Fans every Tuesday. So definitely tune in for our live section every Tuesday, or try to see our videos every Wednesday, Thursdays, to really see how and the points we have to discuss about what happened in the EPL. Thanks so much for watching, even up to this moment. In the studio, I have Pedro. I wonder how he went from Palmer to Pedro, but right now
Palmer, João Pedro.
Did Pedro actually impress you?
Palap.
Alright, don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You definitely have to watch, our review of Chelsea against West Ham to really see everything about Chelsea. The same way, if you're an Arsenal fan or Man U fan, we'll have, videos dedicated to each of the clubs to really discuss and dissect their preview of their next coming game. Here in the studio with me, I have Manchester United Godfather, the whipping dog. The Manchester United fan have been whipping since on Sunday till now. The whipping have not stopped. They keep crying.